And we begin with breaking news out of Egypt, where another bloody day of fighting has resulted in more deaths. Now, following the Egyptian military's brutal crackdown this week on supporters of the Muslim Brotherhood, Islamists in Egypt called for a day of rage and again took to the streets. Now, here's a live look at what's going on in Egypt right now. What you're looking at is the Arab Contractors Building, and it's on fire. Now, there are reports of clashes getting worse. Security officials in Egypt say at least 70 people died across the country today. In Cairo, mosques are overfilling with dead bodies. Also today, nearly 700 people have been killed in clashes so far. RT's Beltrou reports on the latest on the violence in Egypt.
It's another chaotic day here in Egypt on this, what the supporters of Mohamed Morsi have called a day of rage. In Ramses Square, which is in downtown Cairo, just off Tahrir, it's absolutely a mess at the moment. 28 marches converged on this square when they basically intended to set off a sit-in. By about 2:30, 3 p.m, gunshots could be heard, both automatic weapons and rifle rounds. Now, I'm not sure exactly how it started. It was coming from the direction of a police station called the Azbekaya police station near to Ramses Square, but there are wildly differing accounts about who attacked first. On one side, they're saying that the Muslim Brotherhood and supporters of Morsi fired on the police, and of course the protesters are saying it was the other way round. However, you could hear these very loud gunshots coming from above, from the side, from everywhere, including tear gas. The protesters attempted to get rid of the effects of tear gas by building bonfires and putting the canisters on them, but to no avail. People were scattered. I saw protesters being ferried off the scene with very bloody head wounds. It's not just the capital, which at the moment is a somewhat of a war zone. There's also been reported fatalities now to the north in the Nile Delta in Damietta, which is a governorate. We've also heard of fatalities in Ismailia, which is near Port Said. In addition, there are clashes in Alexandria as well as Tanta. So we're seeing this kind of violence spreading everywhere as supporters of Morsi are either in altercations with the police or with residents of the area. So really what this is coming off the back of is, of course, Wednesday's very bloody crackdown by the security forces on two sit-ins in Cairo. It's quite a serious situation here. We're not sure how it's going to go, particularly as the Ministry of Interior said Thursday evening that they're going to allow their officers to fire live ammunition on anyone that was attacking them and also state buildings. So we could see these clashes escalate further and more fatalities as the day go on.
That was RT's Beltrou reporting from Egypt.